Hey Roger, how you doing today?
Doing really good, Josh.
Awesome. Good to hear. So, Roger, what are we talking about today?
Today, I thought we would talk about the balancing algorithms that are used in bonding to move the packets across the multiple legs that are connected at a customer site.
Yeah, that's a great topic and something we can definitely get into. Obviously, the importance of balancing algorithms, as you just indicated, is when we're aggregating multiple different lines, especially depending on what their characteristics are. The SD-WAN product's got to make decisions on which packets to send where, how often, what type of delay, what type of reordering are we trying to minimize, and all that kind of good stuff. So listen, why don't I just get into it and start going over maybe the three balancing algorithms that we offer in our product.
Sounds good. I'll just pop this menu down.
Awesome. Yeah, I can see on the screen there that you're giving us a good view there of what the three are and where you would go to set this up or change this in an existing SD-WAN record. So yeah, that first one you've got highlighted there, weighted round robin. It's the simplest of all. Basically, the product takes into account how much bandwidth is on each leg and then splits that up accordingly. So let's say you had two legs or links in your SD-WAN bond, and one was double the bandwidth of the other one. You'd get 2/3 of the packets going up one and 1/3 of the packets going up the other. It actually works really well in most circumstances, and it's very easy on CPU overhead. So I would say this is our sort of default and most popular option. The second one in your list there, Roger, Flowlet, is more of a specialized balancing algorithm. And what that's going to do is it's going to basically take single flows and split them into subflows that called flowlets, and each flowlet is going to be assigned to a single leg or line, and then that flow may be assigned to different legs after an idle period, and that can be controlled by the user by adjusting what's called the flowlet delta. This is a less commonly used algorithm, and it's great in circumstances like if you've got an SD-WAN edge device at a conference and you've got a whole bunch of people at that conference trying to get through the Wi-Fi and through the edge device, then this is the kind of specialized balancing algorithm that you're going to want to go with to maximize performance in that type of scenario.
Josh, a quick question there. Would it be safe to say that Flowlet is somewhat similar to weighted round robin, but is using flows of data rather than, one circuit gets a packet, the other circuit gets two packets, and back and forth, where we're going to send a flow down this circuit while we're sending another flow down another circuit?
That's exactly it, Roger. Exactly.
Perfect.
Great question. Yeah. Let's talk about the third one, IDMPQ, which is the most complex. This one is going to take a little bit more CPU overhead, and you're going to have to get your leg tunings a little bit tighter to really take advantage of this. But it does things that the other ones don't do, right? So it's going to take into account delay, speed, queue size on those various links that you're bonding, and it's going to do what it can to sort of minimize reordering and making decisions on delay and stuff like that. Where IDMPQ is really, really powerful is on access lines that have really different characteristics, whether that be DSL, cable, LTE. Some are going to have better latency, some are going to have worse latency, depending on the different speeds that are being ordered from the provider. So this is definitely a more sophisticated algorithm that works very well in those sort of more complex situations, or what we would call the harder to tune SD-WAN or bond tunnel. So those are really the three algorithms that we have in the product. They've all been in the product for a long time, and they work really, really well. Anyways, to finish up here, Roger, I think it'd be great if you and I did an overall performance tuning video sometime in the future, because, well, it's important to understand what standalone balancing algorithms can do. When we start talking about how powerful they are in conjunction with other features that Turnium SD-WAN has, such as bandwidth adaptation, quality of service, and effective line tuning, then it gets to be a really, really powerful solution.
Great, Josh. I think that's a really good idea. It's one of the things that I get asked a lot is about tuning, or why is my system not working properly? And we can always go back and find that if we tune the system, it will work a lot better.
Yeah, absolutely, Roger. So this is some great info that we've gone through today, and I look forward to chatting you on the next video.
Great. Thanks, Josh. We'll see you later.
Thanks, Roger.